So here we are, a few days later. You may be able to hear a rumbling in the background. Apologies if it's ruining the audio. But car's fixed, no more broken shock absorber. So we're going to go for a little test drive and see what happens. So I'm going to switch you round and you can come with me. I've got no idea what you can see. I'm hoping it's something decent. It's warming up nicely. I might switch the heaters on. Heater engaged, maximum effort from the heater. It's a roundabout, let's not roll it. Or roll you. Foot to the floor. That's 50. 55. Maybe we'll get to 60. There we go. The brake could be described as inadequate. Body roll excessive. It's not overheating. I'm not going deaf. Although it's trying, it's definitely not quick. But we're moving. The heater's freezing cold. Drums on the front, in case you weren't aware. Clock doesn't work. Voltmeter says we're probably charging. I've got the lights on and the heater on, so maybe not. Windows jammed open, I'm freezing cold. But we're here. We're going to go to the petrol station because I'm pretty low on fuel. Luckily, there's one just here. So I'm going to have an argument with the filler cap. Because I haven't actually managed to fill this up with fuel yet. Yeah. Oh God, I feel everything through that front wheel. I don't remember what side the fuel gauge is on. Fuel tank. I'm going to go with this side. And we're stopped. I'll be back with you in a minute. So we're back from filling up. Put 20 litres in. Those aren't the right keys. What have I done with the keys? Oh God, I've left them in the petrol cap. Let's try that again. Oh, it's not comfortable getting in one of these. They're very narrow. When we stop in a minute, we'll have a look at the driver's position. But you're rather hemmed in. Quite how Simon's going to fit, I don't know. Oh, start straight up. That's good. Steam coming out the bonnet, always fantastic. Maybe we won't stray too far if that's what's going to happen. Temperature seems alright, but we'll head back towards the house. didn't see the colour, I just saw a little puff. No, it wasn't a big puff. It seems to be running alright. I can't really tell if it's got any more power than it should. It's only got 40 to begin with, which isn't a huge amount. The gears aren't long. You're kind of forced into fourth by about 40, and you could probably cruise at 30 in fourth if you wanted to. It's very much a city car, inverted commas. I don't think you'd want to take it in the city, but things seem to be going okay. Nothing's fallen off. And it's running alright, so I will take this as a win so far. The petrol gate's not plummeting, so I hope there's no hole in the tank. The temperature gauge is just below central. I apologise for the view. It isn't exactly fast. But it's going and it's stopping. I'm not taking it on the motorway, not a chance. Driving minis, so I'm used to the narrow nature of it. The only complaint being these speed bumps in the village are designed to allow buses over them, so when you're in a three-wheeler you've got no choice but one wheel has to take it. Gearbox feels good though. I was worried that it would be a hop and jump, but it feels smooth, it changes nicely. It's very mechanical on a Lion here. The gearbox is right underneath the gear lever, so you feel the gearbox directly. It's not cables or anything like that. It changes nicely. The clutch feels good. Maybe a touch high, I don't know if it's original, probably. But it doesn't feel like it's slipping. Given the age of the tyres, they're probably more likely to slip first. The diff is a little bit whiny, I might need to put some oil in it. It's not overly noisy, but you can certainly hear it. You guys might not be able to, but I can. They've only got one silencer, which makes them quite noisy. Minis have got two, unless you modify them. But this is quite a noisy silencer. I've just replaced the whole exhaust, and you've only got one tailpipe, one muffler right at the back. So you can hear a lot of what's going on with the engine, even at slow speed. I'm having to raise my voice to talk to you. But yeah, I'd take that as a successful first trip. We'll let it cool down and perhaps check the levels tomorrow just to check that steam. I'm going to call a 6-mile trip a success. More successful than the half-mile I managed last time. So yeah, we're back home and I'll see you soon. So I'm going to deem that a success. We had a little bit of steam at the petrol station, but I can't see anything now. I'm going to quickly pop the bonnet and just check that nothing's on fire. The temperatures were fine, so I think it was okay. The heater got mildly warm enough anyway, as warm as I can expect. Lights all worked, which is great. Did have a bit of a problem with the brake switch, which I sorted when the arm got replaced. But yeah, all good. So if you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in a future video.